unfiltered fuck-ups and all. One bake that I mentioned, I've been smoking all fucking day. Yeah, we high, let's get this game on. Come on, give me an opponent I can score on. Please won't you, I'm off key.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Fucking. Dude about to pull some crazy shit. What up, bro? I see you got a mic. How you doing? Bro. You gonna kick the ball, bro.
Here's the Spring League star, Jake Bates, to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Jackson, first play, going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry all alone. Inside the 10 and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 63 yards. And the Ravens march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Usually in this spot, you'd hear an offensive coordinator saying, don't feel like you've got to get this all back at once. But here, they give up the opening touchdown and say, no time like the present to show what we can do too. and that's big yardage on their initial play from scrimmage.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Goff on first down. Forced out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Gibbs straight ahead. Down right around the 25. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Bates' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And his pass incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
They'll roll him out right. That escapes the sack, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll drop to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. To throw is Jackson. Dancing to his left. That's caught. It's Flowers. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. Aguilar in motion left. Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. On On second down, here's Jackson. Steps away. And bulldozing his way through. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. Check down here for Henry. Touchdown! Derrick Henry. He scored on the ground and through the air. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Goff now looking to throw. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Goff going to shift him around. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the 1st. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And he's got enough for the 1st across midfield to the 48. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Well, they picked up the 1st down. But I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped. And I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often. All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Now it's Goff. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Down to the 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
2nd and 10. Here's Goff. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Now Jackson on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Jackson on 1st down. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that goes to the goal line.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Goff. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
A final shot before break here. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. And plenty more to see.
What up, bro?
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And this will wind up a Lions first down as he gets it up past the 35.
On first down, it's gone. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain. Or make people...
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Rowdy Matabike able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They're going to go for it. It's gone. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. On first and 10, it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
That passes like a runs, like a plays for days. Watch this.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Steps away to his left.
And too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Now Jackson being chased out left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. After the sack here, second and 11. Jackson options out left. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up fourth down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. Here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Lions will take over. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
On first down, Goff.
Over the middle and taken in by Laporta.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, Goff. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle.
And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as he'll get this down inside the 40.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Goff. He's going to wind up and air it out.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted.
Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
That stop made by Jack Campbell. This is 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Henry. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Jackson back into his end zone.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Big strides. Look at him go. How about this? Racing to the end zone.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Charlie Kohler,
98 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
It seemed like they were so focused elsewhere, they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns him there to make this a 3-score game.